Okay, so good to go.
1 second. Okay, you go ahead. I'll try to figure out the Zoom, the Facebook Live.
Okay, good morning, everyone, and welcome to our 20th annual Heritage Places Poster Contest Award Ceremony. I'm so glad that everyone can join us today. We had a great response this year to our poster contest. We had well over 1,000 entries from all over the province, so that's excellent. And I should introduce myself. My name is Andrea O'Brien, and I am the poster contest coordinator. So to start today, I'm going to throw over to the chair of the board of Heritage NL, and it's Dr. Lisa Daly.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the Board of Heritage NL, I would like to thank you all for attending our 20th annual Heritage Places Poster Contest Award Ceremony. Along with celebrating 20 years of the poster contest, Heritage NL is also celebrating 40 years of protecting, promoting, and preserving our province's built heritage. As part of our mandate to promote our built heritage, each February we celebrate National Heritage Day and National Heritage Week by unveiling the winners of our Heritage Places poster contest. Each year we challenge students from grades kindergarten to 12 to get creative. And each and every year we are just so thrilled with the results. There's so much creativity, so much passion for our heritage places. This year, over 1,000 students attending over 50 schools from Lanolin on the Burin Peninsula to Sheshatshiu in Labrador told us why local heritage places are important to them. This included students from the Newfoundland and Labrador English School District, le Conseil scolaire francophone provincial de Terre-Neuve et Labrador, Indigenous schools, private schools, and homeschool students. Congratulations to grade level winners, regional winners, honorable mentions, and all students who participated this year. One day, you will be the custodians of our province's built heritage. Your participation in our annual poster contest shows the value of these places and the value you put on these places. And we know that our built heritage is going to be in good hands. So thank you all for your participation and for sharing your artwork and stories with us. And a big thank you to all of the teachers and homeschoolers who continue to support the contest. I'd like to pass it over to Scott Andrews with the Provincial Historic Sites.
There we go. Good morning, everyone. Thanks, Dr. Daly, for the wonderful introduction there. I'm bringing greetings on behalf of the Department of Tourism, Culture, Arts and Recreation. This is the year of sport, but heritage also always plays a very important role within our department matrix and presentations to people in Newfoundland and Labrador, as well as the international travelers that come to Newfoundland and Labrador. So my role is I'm the manager of Provincial Historic Sites, and we are responsible for protecting, presenting, and programming our built heritage that are designated Provincial Historic Sites right across the whole province. And I'd certainly encourage you, if you haven't been to a Provincial Historic Site, to make plans to get out and visit. Very pleased to partner with the Heritage NL again this year to offer recipients at a poster contest free passes to Provincial Historic Sites, which are good right across the whole province. So that's free admission to 11 sites from St. John's right up to Lansmore and Labrador. And we'll also include a free pin. How's that? A Provincial Historic Site pin that has one of these fancy pens, has a little rubber thing at the back, so you can use it for a stylus on your phone or your iPad. So we'll throw in some of them. And big congratulations to all the recipients. Welcome to the world of the wonderful world of heritage. So if this is your not your first time submitting a poster for the contest, congratulations on becoming a repeat submitter. But yeah, there's a lot of really wonderful things happening in Heritage, and there's also a lot of really wonderful careers available in Heritage. So it goes well beyond sketching and drawing posters and submitting them. I bet many of you are tradition bearers, and you probably don't even know it. So anyway, I want to encourage you all to continue on with your work in Heritage and continue on being awesome. So I'll pass it over to Andrea. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much, Scott, and a huge thank you to Provincial Historic Sites who came on board with us several years ago to partner on this initiative. And we're so delighted that we can offer students, the winners, Provincial Historic Sites Pass to go and see all the wonderful provincial historic sites that we have in the province, right from Labrador right down to help me out here, Scott. What's the most southerly one? You have to unmute. I can't hear your answer. Can't hear your answer, Scott.
I'm
So we range from
I'm challenged with this Zoom machine.
Yeah, so your provincial historic sites go from
Well,
Labrador.
we're in Lancemore and Labrador, Boyd's Cove and Notre Dame Bay. We have 3 in Bonavista, correction, 2 in Bonavista, 3 in Trinity, 1 in Heart's Content, 1 in Cupid's, and there's 3 we operate in St. John's, but we have 5 in St. John's. 2 we can't operate.
So I hope the winners get a chance to get out this summer and see some of those sites because they're all absolutely fabulous sites. So if I can ask my colleagues there at Heritage NL to share the screen for a second, because now we're going to hop right in and look at the winners for this year. And we're going to start with our Avalon regional winner. Let me get the screen share. So our Avalon regional winner for this year is Chloe Regular, who's a grade 12 student at Holy Spirit High School in Conception Bay South. And she depicted Deadman's Gulch in Ferryland, Newfoundland, right next door to where I am today. So if Chloe can join us now, Chloe, if you can unmute and we can show Chloe on the screen. Hello, Chloe.
Hi.
Hi, can you tell us a little bit about your artwork?
My mom and my stepdad went out to Fairyland again for the first time in a while this summer. And when they were out hiking by the lighthouse out there, my mom told me about Dead Man's Gulch when she came home that day. And I thought it would be an interesting place to research for my submission for the poster contest. So through my research, I was looking through different accounts from people and stuff. There's an article on the government website about it. From an account from a man from the late 1800s, I believe. From his perspective, there was a big storm out there, and several fishermen used to hide in this cave when it got really bad on the waters. So this night, that's what they did. There was about 40 out of them, and they hid in that cave that night. But during the storm, it actually collapsed. So all of these fishermen are presumed dead in the cave, and the rubble and stuff is now on top of where their boats and bodies would be. There has been no investigation to confirm this, besides there was a group from Munn who went out that confirmed that it was in fact a cave once and that the rubble had collapsed, but there hasn't been any bodies or anything found. So I thought it was a very interesting story, especially for people who live out in Fairyland. And I thought it should be highlighted more as a possible geological disaster, because if it did really happen and those men died, then that would be one of the worst, if not the worst, geological disaster in the province.
Well, like I said, Chloe, I'm next door and I had never heard of that little bit of history before. So it's very interesting. And also if people would, when you saw Chloe's picture, it's a landscape. And that's one thing that our contest does cover. We recognize that heritage places are not just buildings, heritage places are also landscapes. So it's a great depiction of that area, Chloe. And big congratulations on being the Avalon winner for this year.
Thank you.
I don't know if you have your certificate, but if you don't have your certificate, you will be getting your certificate and your prize pack in the mail. So thank you very much.
Thanks.
So now we're going to move on to our Eastern winner. And I think we had teacher Chad St. Croix there. So if we want to just switch back and show our Eastern winner. So our Eastern winner of this year is Nellie Burry, who's a grade 10 student at Discovery Collegiate in Bonavista. And Nellie's artwork is of the Garrick Theatre in Bonavista. And it's a lovely, bright picture of that very vibrant building. Do we have Chad there live now?
My teacher isn't here, but I am.
Oh, do we have Nellie there?
Yeah, it's me.
Can you show your video?
Sure.
Hi, Nellie. Congratulations on being chosen the Eastern winner. Can you tell us a little bit about why you chose to do the Garrick?
I chose the Garrick Theatre because, well, throughout my life, like I don't live in Bonavista, but I live like on the Bonavista Peninsula. I found that the Garrick Theatre was a big part of my childhood because it was like the main entertainment around where we live. We're in a rural area, so there's not much to do. But I found that it's not just a part of Bonavista history, but it's a part of my childhood and my mom's and my nan's. So it's kind of the only reason I chose it, because it has like historical significance and it has personal significance to my friends and my family and people around.
Oh, it's a great picture for sure, great piece of art. We're very familiar with that theater here at Heritage NL. We were just out to an event there a few months ago, actually. So it's a great depiction of that building. And thank you so very much for entering the contest. And again, if you don't have your certificate and your prize pack will be out very soon. So thanks so much for joining us today.
Anytime.
So our next winner, if we could go back to share the screen. So we go to Central Newfoundland for our next winner. And our Central Regional winner is Parker Brown, who's a grade 2 student on Fogo Island Central Academy, in Fogo Island Central Academy on Fogo Island. And Parker showed the Fishermen's Union Trading Company premises in Seldom, which is a provincial registered heritage structure through Heritage NL. So can we go now to Parker's teacher, Denise?
Hi, Parker's here with us.
Hello, Parker.
Hi.
How are you today?
Good.
Can you tell us a little bit about your artwork and why you chose to do that particular place on Fogo Island?
Well, I live on Fogo Island, so if we never had it here, no one would really survive in winter here.
Well, how did it help us? What did you learn about how the Fishermen's Union helped us?
It gave us stuff in winter.
Yeah,
And
because
then-
what was that building years ago?
A trading company.
Yeah, so it was like a shop, right?
Yeah,
And then it gave us stuff in the winter, and how did the fishermen have to pay it back?
they would have to give the merchant fish.
So have you been down to visit that site?
No.
No,
them
well,
outside.
I'm gonna have to put that on your bucket list for this summer.
Absolutely.
It was a great picture, Parker. And thanks so much to your teacher for submitting all your classes' artwork. All your class did great. And I don't know if your teacher has your certificate there or not.
I do.
There's your official certificate. And you will be receiving your prize pack in the mail very soon. And thank you so much for participating.
Thank you.
And now we're going to switch to our Western winner, if we can show the artwork from Western Newfoundland. So our Western regional winner this year is Zanera Barrett, I hope I said your last name correctly, in grade 3 at Immaculate Heart of Mary School in Corner Brook. And Zanera did Carpoon Island Light Station in Cape Bald, which is a provincial registered heritage structure and also a recognized federal heritage building. So can we switch back to Zanera, who's home today because it's a snow day in Corner Brook? Hello, Zanera.
Hi,
Hi, how are you?
good.
I'm sorry that you had to interrupt your snow day to join us. You'll have the rest of the day free to go out and enjoy the snow. Zanera, can you tell us a little bit about why you chose Carpoon Lighthouse for your artwork?
Because
Is there something you really liked about that place?
yeah,
What was it?
I like the lighthouse.
And you did lots of detail. One thing that really stood out was you got every rock, because that's a little rocky outpost kind of on the very tip of Newfoundland. You did a great job on the rocks.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And your class as well had lots of submissions from your class and from your school. And we're so grateful that your school keeps contributing every year to the contest. Is there anything else that you'd like to tell us about your artwork?
Uh,
No?
no.
Okay, well, congratulations. It's a lovely piece of art. I don't know if you had your certificate there because it is a snow day, but your certificate and your prize pack will be sent out in the mail very soon. Thank you very much. So now we're going to go on to our Labrador winner. So our Labrador regional winner this year is Reagan Edmonds, a grade 12 student at Mealy Mountain Collegiate in Happy Valley Goose Bay. And Reagan's art is of the Hudson's Bay Company store, which is also the Labrador Heritage Museum in Northwest River. So can we get Reagan to join us?
Hi.
Hi, Reagan. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Congratulations on being the Labrador regional winner.
Thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit about why this place kind of inspired your artwork?
This place inspired my artwork because it's a place that I visited a lot as a kid, with some of my family being from Northwest River, Sheshatshiu, and Butter and Snow, which is out a little bit farther. And my dad used to make sure that like I knew about like our family being from there and the roles of like the trapping and the hunting and the trade system that really brought up the community and the families there. And inside the Labrador Heritage Museum, which it is now, there's these little dioramas of like hunting and fishing and trapping. And I just felt connected to it in a way that like I visited it as a child, and it played such a big role in supplying the needs to my past family. So that's why I decided to paint it as my entry for the contest.
So it's a beautiful piece of art, and I did a little Facebook snooping. I think, do you have more artwork?
Yes, I do.
I mean, you can promote yourself if you want. I did a Facebook snoop. If you
Yeah,
want to give a shout out to your Facebook page.
Yeah, I do have a Facebook page where I paint pet portraits, and I also do some portraits of people in charcoal and graphite. Yeah.
Well, it's a lovely picture. Those dioramas you're talking about, I haven't seen those in person, but I've seen pictures of them. They're absolutely incredible as well.
It is really nice to see. And I was talking to a teacher here at my school, and they said they took one of the classes down last year, and they really enjoyed it, which like I think it should be like something that they visit more often, because it is a really nice spot to see, and you can learn about the land and the surrounding area. And just Northwest River as a whole is a really beautiful place. And that building sticks out so much when you're going across the bridge. Well, I'm pretty sure that's what I named my art piece for the contest, was like looking across the water or something. Because like if I'm driving across on the bridge, that's the first building I notice, because like my connection, and it also just stands out. And before there was a bridge, there was actually a cable car, which I think that would have also been a good thing to enter the contest with. But there was a cable car that went from one side of the water to the other, and that is now down by the Labrador Heritage Museum also to view.
Yeah, no, it's a great piece of art. I've never been. It makes me want to go there and see it in person.
Yeah,
So
it is a nice spot.
congratulations on a great
Thank
piece
you.
of art. And it's a piece of art that definitely spoke to me when I saw it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Andrea,
Yes.
this is Scott here. I'll just say the second I saw that image, I knew it was Northwest River.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely it's there's something about it that really jumps out, and you can tell, you can place yourself in the landscape right away when you look at it. So congratulations again to Reagan. So now we're moving on to our grade category winners. So if we want to share the screen again to our junior high winner. And our junior high winner this year is Marina Borsensko. I'm sure that I absolutely said that incorrectly, and I apologize.
That's okay.
But
Hi, I'm Crystal Head. I am her teacher, and I'm really sorry, but she was unaware that she was going to have to speak, and she's very nervous, so she doesn't really want to say anything.
Okay, does she mind coming on camera?
Yeah, no, she's right here.
Hello, Marina. So Marina's artwork. Marina is a grade 8 student at Brother Rice Junior High in St. John's, and her artwork was the Anglican Cathedral of St. John the Baptist in St. John's. And that is a City of St. John's heritage site, a provincial registered heritage structure, and a national historic site. Marina, it's a lovely piece of art, all done in pencil, I believe.
Yeah, I did it in pencil. Yeah.
And if you're too shy, that's okay. But we were kind of intrigued by the story that you told and why it was important to you in terms of your family.
Yeah.
You think you could tell us just a little bit?
My grandma died from cancer, so it's like really emotional for me.
Yes, and you used to go there with your grandma, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a beautiful piece of art, and we really, really liked your story and why you explained why that place was important to you, which is a big part of this contest as well, is explaining why Heritage Place is important to you. So congratulations on a lovely piece of art. If you don't have your certificate there, it will be out in the mail soon. Oh, you do have your certificate?
Yeah.
And your prize pack will be out in the mail soon. And congratulations, and I hope you keep on creating.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That wasn't that bad, was it?
No, it wasn't.
Not too bad. Just a little bit of nervous giggles.
Yes, that's
Thank
fine.
you.
Thank you very much. And thank you for participating as well, Ms. Head. So now we're moving on to our elementary winner. And our elementary winner is Arista Langdon, the grade 6 student at Twillingate Island Elementary in Twillingate. And Arista chose to draw Long Point Light Station in Crowhead. And this is a town of Crowhead municipal heritage site, a provincial registered heritage structure, and a national heritage lighthouse. So we could switch back now to Arista. And we have Arista. Hello.
Hi, this is.
Hi. Now, did I say your name correctly? I hope I did.
Yeah.
So Arista, tell us a little bit about why you chose the lighthouse for your artwork.
Well, I chose the lighthouse because I think it's a beautiful sight to see. And also my pop, he kind of like relied on that lighthouse, like to get back home to Twillingate.
Your papa's a fisherman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you explained in your write-up about how much that meant to your family because that was a way for your pop to safely make it home, right?
Yeah. So it also helped many people in the Tlingit community to get back home safely.
So have you been out to visit that site?
I mean, like, I went to like the trails around it and stuff, but I never like went directly inside in it.
It's a lovely piece of art. It's a lovely landscape showing how nicely the lighthouse is there, fitting into landscape up on that particular piece of land. And thank you so much for sending in your artwork, and thank you to your teacher for sending in the artwork of the whole class. I'm thinking. Does your teacher have your certificate there?
Yep.
So you can hold it up so we can all see your certificate. This year's elementary winner. And your prize will be out in the mail very soon. And thank you so much for participating.
Thank you.
And now we can show our primary winner. We can switch back to share screen. So here is our primary winner, and our primary winner is Alex Card, who's a grade 3 student at Anchor Academy in St. John's. And Alex's art shows Thimble Cottage in St. John's, and that's a City of St. John's heritage site and a provincial registered heritage structure. And if people know that particular area of St. John's, that is the farmhouse on O'Brien Farm in St. John's. So we can switch back to Alex Card, and Alex's teacher is here too as well, because people at Anchor Academy are lucky enough that today is a holiday. Hello, Alex. How are you? You good? I'm sorry we're interrupting your holiday. You have a day off school today, right? Yeah, so you might have had a snow day anyway, but now you have a holiday and a snow day all in one, hey? Alex, can you tell us a little bit about why you picked Thimble Cottage or what you liked about Thimble Cottage? Have you been
a little shy?
He's a little shy. That's okay. Alex, have you been to Thimble Cottage before? No? Well, that's probably going to have to be a bucket list item for you this summer, is to go up to Thimble Cottage. There's lots of exciting stuff happening up to Thimble Cottage. I don't know if Miss Laddie wanted to have a few
Yeah,
words.
I didn't know if Alex would talk a lot, but we were studying change in social studies and really highlighting the different places that have changed a lot. And then it was really special for us to know that there is a spot within St. John's that can characterize what hasn't changed. We can go and see Thimble Cottage and see what that area used to be like, the Irish heritage that comes from the O'Briens and all of that type of stuff. So we enjoyed it, and as a class, we enjoyed studying the pictures and drawing it. And we're hoping once the snow's gone in the spring, we can do a class trip out there.
Yeah, what do you think about that, Alex? Get to see it in person. No, yes, and as Miss Lahi said, a lot of your students from your class did send in different depictions of Thimble Cottage, and Alex's was the winner this year for primary. And I have full disclosure, I'm of no relation whatsoever to those O'Briens on O'Brien Farm. Full disclosure on that one. So congratulations to you, Alex. And I don't know if you had your certificate, because it was your teacher
I have
has
it
your
at home, so
certificate.
we'll pass it on tomorrow.
Perfect. And the rest of your prize pack will arrive soon. Now, we're going to go on to our senior high winner. This year's senior high winner is Marielle Sanchez, who's a grade 11 homeschooled student in Conception Bay South. And she chose St. Patrick's Roman Catholic Church in St. John's, which is a City of St. John's heritage site, a provincial registered heritage structure, and a National Historic Site. we can switch back now. I did see Marielle there earlier, but I'm not seeing her. Oh, there she is. Marielle, if you could unmute.
Hello.
Hello, Marielle.
Hello.
Congratulations so much on being our senior high and overall winner this year.
Thank you.
Would you like to tell us a little bit about why you picked St. Patrick's Church?
I picked St. Patrick's Church because I felt it stood out amongst its surroundings, but I felt it was also a part of them. And I feel that the heritage of the place is not only the building itself, but the community that surrounds it. And I felt that altogether it represented like a very core part of the heritage of NL.
Yeah, and you had mentioned in your history, your write-up a little bit about what recently happened with the church, that it went up for sale, but that there was still a community of people around that area that it meant a lot to.
Yeah, it was like a beacon to the people in the past and even to the people now.
It's an absolutely fabulous piece of artwork. It's so vibrant. You really get a sense of it being the middle of a neighborhood. Do you do a lot of art?
Oh, yes. I
Yes?
love it.
And you don't have a website to promote, though, do you? Like Reagan?
Not,
Not yet?
no.
Well, I'm absolutely delighted for you today being picked the overall winner. And I think I know that you're going to keep creating in the years to come. And big congratulations to you.
Thank you.
So just to wrap up, I want to say thank you to all the teachers that participate every year, the parents that encourage people to participate, and of course the students who create every year. Over 1,000 entries from over 50 schools. I think it was a great response this year, especially being our 20th year. I can't believe that it's 20 years that we've been doing this. I think someday we should go back and see what happened to all those students over the years. So happy Heritage Day to everyone as well. Today is Heritage Day across Canada, and this week coming up is Heritage Week. So thank you very much for your participation. And I look forward to seeing all of your entries again next year, because this is a truly fabulous contest, and I love to see what students across the island value in terms of our heritage places. So thank you all very much, and have a good rest of Heritage Day to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you.